If you're an old-timer to euchre like me, this video could serve as a refresher course. But if you're a newbie, I hope this video helps you understand the game of euchre. My goal is on Friday, when we come in, we can play for 20 straight minutes. Everyone can have fun, and you can see what a joyous game euchre really is. A couple of interesting quirks that make euchre so beloved. The first is that it's a partner game. You need a teammate. So you and Bill will be on a team for these sample games here, and you'll be playing against a team comprised of John and Lisa. You can play 3-person euchre, but I prefer 4-person euchre. It's also played with a pinochle deck, so that's all the cards from ace down through 9. The jokers are removed, except for our game, which is going to have one joker, and that is Bill. He's in our group. So you are the dealer. I will designate on the email I sent to you, or the email I sent to you, who the dealers will be to start the games. Usually you can just pick somebody to deal. And the dealer is going to go clockwise around the table. I've played it where you deal 1 card, then 4 cards, then 1 card, then 4 cards to yourself. Some variations of the game, you deal 2 cards to the left, then 3 cards, then 2 cards, then 3 cards. It doesn't really matter. You can just do 1 card to everybody until you've given everyone in the game 5 cards. So let's watch this game unfold. Once 20 cards have been dispensed and everybody has 5 cards, you take the top card that's remaining and you turn it over so it's face up. At this point of the game, going clockwise from the dealer, each player is going to decide whether they want this suit, diamonds, to be trump. You would want diamonds to be trump if your hand had a lot of diamonds, say 3 diamonds, even 2 diamonds sometimes would make you decide that you want diamonds to be trump. I'm going to let this game play out so you can see how the game is played. In the second hand, we'll talk about deciding trump. So the players are passing. So John, Bill, and Lisa obviously don't have a lot of diamonds. It's now to me after going around the table, and I decide to pass. So diamonds will not be trump. So now John, Bill, Lisa, and myself can choose any of the other 3 suits. They've all declined. So at this point, the dealer must choose one of these 3 suits. You can play the version of the game where the dealer can also pass and you reshuffle the deck, but we're going to play where the dealer is forced to choose a trump suit. So let's see what you choose. You've chosen. So now, and before the game can begin, you need to decide if you want to play with your partner or if you want to play alone. I would only suggest playing alone if you have a lot of the trump suit. Since the trump suit chosen was spades, this is the trickiest part about euchre. The trump cards in order of strength goes jack of spades, and this is known as the right bower, the jack of clubs, which is known as the left bower, and then the decreasing size of the remaining spades. These cards will beat any other card in the game, and you'll see this play out as the game goes on. I'm going to leave this up on the side here so you can remember this order of cards. If, however, the trump suit, say, was diamonds, this would be the order of trump cards: the heart, the jack of diamonds, and then the remaining hearts. So the thing to remember is the opposing jack of the same color of the trump suit is a very, very good card, the second most powerful card in the game. So like I said before the game begins, the person who is called trump needs to decide whether or not they're going to play alone or play with their partner. Since you have 3 trumps, but remember 2 of them are really low trumps, a queen and a 9, I would suggest you play with your partner. All right, so now let's let the hand play out and see what this looks like a little bit. We're going to start with the first hand played by the person left of the dealer. So we'll pause that. So John led with a king of clubs. So in euchre, you have to follow suit. So that means if you have a club, which everybody does, you have to play it. So let's look at your hand now. You do not have a club, so you cannot follow suit. Right now, the person winning is John. Since this is not the trump suit, the order of the cards follows. Whoops, sorry. Where's clubs? Clubs are here. The order of the suit follows the normal order. So ace, king, all the way down to 9. So right now, the king is the high card on the table. So for you to win, you either have to have a higher club or you have to play a trump card, which will beat any non-trump suit. Well, you and your partner right now do not have the high card, so it would be in your best interest to play a trump card. So you should play the 9 of spades. Why the 9? Well, it's the lowest trump card. You don't want to waste one of your 2 higher trump cards, so you should play the 9 of spades and you will win the hand. So let's see what happens. So you play the 9 of spades and you win the hand. Now, the winner of the first trick, and that's called the trick when you go around the table once, is now in control of the board, so they lead with their first card. So you have a choice here. What should you lead with? Since you don't have a high trump, you might want to lead with something like a 9 of hearts or a queen of hearts. I'm not going to get into strategy too much. You don't have anything that's really great right now to lead with, so let's just see what you lead with, and we'll talk about the strategy here. So you're going to lead with a queen of hearts. Let's go back and look at that for a second. Okay, so here is the situation. Everybody had a heart, so that means the winner of the hand is the person with the highest heart, and the highest heart is the king of hearts, so that means Bill wins, so you actually win that hand. Your partner helped you there. So that's where it pays to have a good partner in euchre. So now Bill will lead, and Bill leads with a jack of diamonds. Lisa has to follow suit. Okay, here's where strategy is a little tricky. Right now, your partner is winning the hand. But you don't know what John has to play. So you might want to assume that he has a high enough card, since a jack is a pretty low card in the diamond family. You might want to lead with a trump card just to make sure that you can beat John. So let's see what happens here. So you play a queen, and let's go back and look at that. Okay, so in this hand, 3 people had diamonds, but you were able to play a trump card, which beats any non-trump suit. So you win that hand. So right now, you and Bill are up 3-0. You've won 3 tricks. So it's your lead. So you're going to throw the next card. And you led with an ace. Whoops, let's see what happened here. Okay, so you played an ace of spades. That's a trump suit. John played a jack of spades. Bill, your partner, didn't have any trump cards to play. And then Lisa played a king of spades. So right now, the highest card is the jack of spades. Well, why is that? You say an ace is higher than a jack, except, and this is where euchre's tricky. Remember, in the trump suit, the order for spades goes jack of spades, jack of clubs, then the normal ace, king, queen, 10, 9. So jack of spades will beat an ace of spades. Okay, so this jack actually beats this ace. So John wins that hand. And now he'll be in control of the board. Okay, so right now, if we're looking at this, who's going to win this hand? Lisa is playing the jack of clubs. So the jack of clubs is a trump suit, is a trump card. It's the second highest card, and that means she wins this hand. So let's see how the scoring goes here. So Lisa wins the hand. So since Lisa's won the hand, You and Bill have won 3 of the 5 games, so you get a point. Let's talk about scoring real quick for Euchre. And Euchre, since you and your partner and you decided trump, you are known as the makers. And you only won 3 or 4 tricks, so you only get 1 point. So right now, you and Bill are winning 1-0 over John and Lisa. You will always play this game, or usually play this game, to 10 points. So the first team to 10 points. I just want to highlight a couple other interesting scoring things. If you and Bill had won all 5 tricks, you would get 2 points. If you had decided to go alone, remember we talked about that, and you had won the game, you would still only get 1 point. So this is why going alone is only useful sometimes. I wouldn't recommend doing it very often. And then the last one, this is when the defenders, the people that the team that did not choose the trump, so that would be John and Lisa, if they win more than 3, then they get 2 points. This is also called, this is where the name of the game comes from, this is known as a euchre. If the team that didn't call trump wins, and that's a big deal. That's exciting. That's fun. Everybody gets pumped up for that. A little trash talk gets thrown out. If you want to stop the video now, I know it's past 10 minutes, and that's usually when people lose attention. I'm going to let 2 more hands play out so you can kind of see how it goes. I won't talk as much over these, but if you want to see the strategy, it helps understand this a little bit. So we're going to start a new game, and we start a new game. The dealer, the person dealing the cards, that shifts clockwise from the original dealer. So since you were the original dealer, John is going to be the dealer of our new game. So let's watch it play out here. All right, so John's going to deal the game to start. You are up 1-0. You and Bill won 3 of the 5 tricks. So you up 5-0. So the cards are dealt. And Bill and Lisa have passed. Remember, left of the dealer, or counterclockwise from the dealer, starts. So since Bill is left of the dealer, he gets first choice. Lisa and then you, they both have passed. So would you want this to be trump, the 9 of hearts? So this is a fun part of euchre, deciding trump. Look at your hand for a second. You've got a jack of diamonds, a jack of hearts, a queen of hearts, and a jack of diamonds. In a non-euchre game, this wouldn't be a great hand, but remember that if you chose hearts as trump, and I said earlier in the video that if this is what it would look like if diamonds was trump. This is actually what it would look like if hearts was trump. Jack of hearts would be the most powerful card in the game. You're going to win this any hand with that, and then jack of hearts, and then ace through 9. You have the 2 highest cards in the game, so you definitely want hearts to be trump. Now here's the caveat. Since John was the dealer, if you pick this to be trump, the dealer gets the card. So the first time around the table deciding trump, the dealer will get the card that's on top if that trump card is chosen. So you're going to become the maker, you and Bill. You're going to choose this to be trump. John's going to get that card. So just remember that he's going to have that in his hand. Okay, so they're going to ask you if you want to play alone. I would say no. I would say play with Bill. You only have 3 trumps. Again, I rarely play alone, so I'm going to play with Bill. Okay, so strategy-wise, your partner led with a 10 of spades. Lisa has beaten him already, so you need to decide if you want to play a card. Now, you have to follow suit, so you've got to play the 9 of spades. So you don't have much choice here. So you're going to play the 9 of spades, and the winner of that hand was... is going to be John is going to win that hand. So the John and Lisa team get the first trick for this hand. So they're up 1 trick to nothing. So let's go to the second hand now. And since John has won the hand, remember, whoever wins the hand gets to lead the next trick. So John's going to get to lead the next trick. And John led with an ace of spades. So you now don't have a spade. Your partner has already won the hand. He has played a heart. Remember, heart is trump. He has played the 10 of hearts, which is a weak trump, but he's won the hand. But here's the problem. You have a really good hand remaining. What card do you want to play? I would play one of these trumps. I would save this ace of clubs since it's the highest of the club suit. That might come in handy. So let's see what hand you end up playing. So you end up playing the Queen of Hearts. So your trump card, your heart, is bigger than Bill's heart. So you have a bigger heart than Bill. You win that hand. So you and Bill get that trick. And now it'll be your turn to lead since you won the trick. And you're going to lead with the biggest card in the game. So you led with the Jack of Hearts. You're guaranteed to win this trick. So, but what you're doing is you're forcing John and Lisa to play 2 trump cards, right? So they're wasting these 2 trumps because they can't beat your trump. You won this hand. Again, the Jack of Hearts is the biggest trump card in the game, since hearts is trump. So you've won that hand. You've won that trick, sorry. So then that trick goes to you and Bill. Since you won, you get to lead. Okay, you've led with a Jack of Diamonds, which is the second highest trump card. Nobody else has any trump cards left, so you've won this trick. So right now, you and Bill have 3 tricks together. John and Lisa have only 1 trick. So you're going to lead since you won the last trick. You're going to lead with the Ace of Clubs, and this is why I saved that card. Nobody else has trump left, and you have the Ace of Clubs. So watch what happens when you play this. This is interesting, and this is kind of what's fun about Euchre, winning with a non-trump. Since no one else could follow suit, you end up winning this hand, right? Nobody has any trump left, so your Ace of Clubs wins the hand. So you now have 4 tricks between you and Bill. John and Lisa only have 1 trick. So again, you've won, and it's only a 1-point victory. Since you only won 3 or 4 tricks, you only get 1 point. So now you and Bill are up 2-0. So I'm going to let one more hand play out, and I won't talk too much through this hand, but we'll watch here. So since Bill was the dealer, or since John was the dealer in the last game, Bill is now the dealer. So first choice goes left to the dealer. So Lisa gets first choice. Now it's you. You're going to pass. Then it goes to John. And John says order it up. So now diamonds is trump. And now John and Lisa are the makers in this game. And you and Bill are the defenders. So left to the dealer leads the first hand. So Lisa led. Okay, so here John won the first trick, so now he leads with a Jack of Hearts. Now, since diamonds was trump, it turns out that the Jack of Hearts is actually a trump card. The order of diamonds being trump is just the reverse here of these front 2 cards. The highest card is Jack of Diamonds, then Jack of Hearts, and then Ace of Diamonds all the way through. So since diamonds was trump, you actually have the biggest card in the game, the best card in the game. So you can beat John. So you should play the Jack of Hearts here, the Jack of Diamonds here. So you should pick the Jack of Diamonds, which you do, and you win that trick. So it's now your turn to lead. Since you won the trick, you get to lead. You lead with an Ace of Spades. But look what's happened here. You led with an Ace of Spades. That's a great card to lead with. However, John had a trump card. John has a diamond, and a diamond beats anything that's non-trump. So John wins that hand, and he's going to lead the next trick. So John wins. So it's 2-1 right now. Okay, it's your turn to play. You're going to play a 10 of hearts. But John has a lot of diamonds. He played another trump card. Nobody else has a trump card, so John's going to win that hand as well. So now it's 3-1, and then he plays a Queen of Clubs. Since he played a Queen of Clubs, everybody has to follow suit. Nobody else had a club, so this is a bad card. Yet because nobody could follow suit, John wins with a crappy card and dims the brakes, kids. Sometimes that happens. And then we look at our score now. You and Bill won the first 2 games, but John and Lisa have come back strong. So at this point, it's 2-1, and you'll just keep playing. The first team to 10 will win. And that's how you play euchre. So please let me know if you have any questions. I have a deck of cards at my desk. If you want to play a practice hand today or tomorrow before we meet, that's fine with me. Enjoy. It's a great game. We're going to have fun tomorrow. See you Friday.